For today's video, I bought 3 Spider-Man Into the SpiderVerse or Across the SpiderVerse CMF series packs, and I really hope at least one of them has the Prowler. And I'm also hoping to get the Indian Spider-Man and then probably Hobie, the kind of rock star punk. So let's get into it. So for our first one, these all should be like factory sealed. I bought them from a used Lego store, but I think they're supposed to be fully sealed, as they should. There's one that has a little bit of tape as if it were tampered with, but they said it was complete and still unopened, so hopefully that's true. Ooh, it looks like we got Hobie the Punk Star. That is actually a really cool minifigure because I was looking at it on Lego Builder, or the Lego app, and like the detailed printing on his torso and legs is just actually insane. Like, I don't know exactly what that stands for, it must be some movie reference, but the arm printing, the leg printing, and like the torso printing and his leg printing on the front is just absolutely insane. I'm not super happy with the mohawk. It's kind of just this weird little piece that sticks down in his head, and then you can see that part of his head on the side. And if you're at all holding it like this, it comes out really easily, as you just saw when I dropped it. But it's pretty cool, and he comes with his guitar, which is a really cool detail. In this movie, he has like the comic strips behind him. That's obviously kind of impossible to do with Lego, but if they had figured out how to do that, that would be cool. Plus they had his head without his mask on. So that's a really cool minifigure, and for it to be factory sealed and everything, I'd say that's a good start, but it's time to open the second one. The second one also appears to be factory sealed, and it said it should be complete, and it doesn't look like it's been tampered with at all. I mean, this looks a little loose, but who knows. Ooh, it looks like we got Spider-Gwen. Not a minifigure I would specifically be looking for, but it's a really cool minifigure. I like her leg printing instead of the one that came in the like shopping set that comes with the other Gwen minifigure. This actually has like her casual pants, which I really like. And then her arm printing is also really cool, as well as her torso printing. And I also like these clear stands. They're pretty awesome. And then her head is pretty cool. I don't know why her teeth look kind of like that. I don't know if that's a detail from the movie I just missed, but then she's also got her eyebrow piercings in the movie, which is pretty cool. And then her hairpiece is awesome. It's like the tan with the pink molded into it, which is an impressive mold, and so that looks pretty good. And then her mask is obviously pretty cool because of the pink and white, and then she has a white hood instead of, you know, just nothing, which that honestly looks cooler. And then she's got this cool picture of her and Miles in like casual uniform, which may have been taken in school or whatnot. But that's also a really cool minifigure, and I like how in this season they include their heads, which some of the other ones didn't, like the Ninjago movie. They never included their extra heads, which would have been a nice detail. But on to our third and final one, which has this tape here at the top. That's how it came when I bought it used. So hopefully it's all there. It said it's factory sealed, shouldn't be tampered with at all. But aside from this tape, it looks to be sealed as intended. Okay, that was definitely open. But it looks like everything's here. We have his torso and his pants, which are pretty awesome. I love the like printing. This is like his symbol that's kind of spray painted all over the place in that dark scene at the end of the movie. And like, yet again, the leg printing is absolutely insane, and the arm printing, and the back's pretty cool. And then he has the fist that Karloff has, but in dark silver, which is a really cool detail. I think that's the first minifigure to come with the dark silver ones, which I really like, because for Karloff, the regular silver ones are cool, but for the Prowler, the dark silver just kind of goes with the dark aesthetic. Plus, you have the DVD from like the end of the movie, which is pretty awesome, because he puts the DVD on, or the, whatever you call that, it plays music, and then, oh wait, this must be the cape. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's really cool. I was looking at this minifigure on Lego's website, I was just thinking how cool it'd be to have him and kind of remake that scene in Lego. And then I was looking at the minifigure and I couldn't decide whether I liked the helmet or not, because from the front it looks really cool, but then from the side when you put it on, it's got kind of these gaps on the side, which maybe that's how it looks in the movie and I just missed that. But it also has his like dreads in the back, and then he also has just the regular hairpiece, which looks pretty cool. And then he obviously only has one head because he doesn't have a mask, it's just his helmet, which honestly looks really cool with the pink, black, dark silver, and like kind of lavender color scheme. So I am super happy that I ended up getting that minifigure. I know he's a pretty rare minifigure, and I definitely want to build some mocks with some of these characters, obviously collect the other characters as well. But aside from the Indian Spider-Man and probably Miguel and then probably just the regular Miles, these are some of my top favorite characters that they made, and Lego did a really good job with these. So comment below if you want to see me make a mock with these.